Hey there, boys and girls, Elton McFall here, yep, corner of Hickson and La Salle, with the calm before the storm there, here in the Verdun Borough. I'm happy I just got an old spare fire truck responding. And there's part of the old Verdun hospital. Yeah, I just got this idea a few minutes ago from where I was at the fire station before to film a walk here on Hickson Street, since I'm going also to my cousin's place to, I know it's going to sound crazy for me to say it, to play video games. Yep, that's right, having me and my other cousins over there, and I'm going to get some pizza, and hopefully the wind isn't too much of a factor. That's a beautiful tree. Yeah. Maybe you know, maybe I won't talk too much in this video actually, since the wind is coming from the northwest. And I stopped at Timmy's before because they had Wi-Fi and I don't have a data plan, and yeah, check that out to see where the cell is. Yeah, there's this big strong thunderstorm coming from Ontario. It's just, the air is just fucking packed with energy, with humidity, charged with humidity. I mean, right now it's like 33 degrees Celsius, and I don't know, with the fucking humidex, it's like whatever, 40, 42. You know, that reminds me actually of recently I filmed an old 4Runner. It looked just like that. It was green, except it was military green. Jacked up, you know, lifted, and black mags. It was really cool. Now approaching Wellington Street. Sounds like there's some high-class individuals like where I live. As much, see, that's the thing. Everybody loves Montreal. You know, everybody always say, "Oh, we love Montreal," but they don't know the whole story. You know, they haven't been to the boroughs. They stay in the tourist parts. It's like Cuba. You know, people go, "Oh, it's such a beautiful Havana. It's such a beautiful place. Cuba is such a beautiful place." Yes, certain areas are a beautiful place, but Havana, most Havana is a shithole, okay? It's one of the oldest cities in the world, I think the oldest. And there are buildings that collapse because they're so goddamn old and such, there's no money to renovate them. So the government only puts money in renovating, you know, the tourist area, which of course makes sense, you know. You can't just fucking spend that kind of money on anything. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to mention, incidentally, even though I filmed a few walks in this borough, I wouldn't mind living here again, actually. I used to live down here back in 2009 to 2000, when was it, 2009 to, god damn, I can't remember now, 2011? No, wait a minute, no, 2008. I moved down here 2008, and I moved out of here 2011, 3 years later. Yeah. After there had been a small fire in my building, and actually this street, oddly enough, connects to where I used to live on this street called, what was it called again? La Nuette, which happens to be a block north from where my cousin's condo is. And yeah, so, and I used to have a friend who actually lived on this fucking street, my friend Pierre. And he had his 76 Plymouth Fury that was always parked out in the front there, and that's how I met him. One day I was doing a video of it, and slant 6-cylinder, 225 cubic inch. I want to make sure that guy's not following me there because he looked really sketchy. A lot of sketchy folks, unfortunately. This is like kind of like Hochelaga, but more English, you know. So, what are you gonna do? The Pontiac G6. Not a long-lasting, successful car. This is all recent here, though. Look at this. This is like all fucking new here. Yeah, I don't remember seeing any of this. Bird is the word. Poor bird. Don't worry, bird. There's rain coming. Lots of rain coming. Too much rain coming. Yeah. And now we're at Gertrude Street. It's kind of funny how some of these names come along alike. You know, Gertrude. There's a street over down that way called Edna. I think there's one called Ethel or Ethel. And you know, when I lived down here, like I said 10 years ago, oh man, I used to see a lot of old cars, man. Oh, it was fucking beautiful. Now we're going to zoom in though, just to see if there's anything here on Gertrude Street. Come on, zoom! I think the heat's affecting my fucking camera maybe, eh? Colorless cars. Oh, look at that. Okay, so I got my rocks off there looking at that old Dodge Ram there, custom van, old school, about the early 80s. Original, actually I think it might be owned by the original owner because it has a 79 Quebec issue plate. So yeah, that was the first year for white license plates with blue letters. So we're going to keep on rocking and rolling, so to speak. And I just wish, right now I really wish I had some data on my phone to be able to check the radar again, but I know that this storm system is coming this way there from let's say La Chute around there, coming down this way, and I'm not going to go I think to my cousins just yet. I'm going to hold off for a while, sit somewhere and monitor the skies. It's just getting darker and darker though. I love it, you know. Look at this tree. Wow, weird. Looks like it should be in front of a hotel or something. Very nice, very nice. Speaking of very nice, it's kind of weird to see that around here. You don't see too many alleyways that have nice, well, I guess you could say tiles if you want. Hey, that's where my friend Pierre used to live. My friend Peter. I was talking to you about the Fury, but I haven't seen that or talked to this guy in years. I don't know what happened to him. He used to also have a Cherokee there. I don't know, whatever, 99, I think. Anyway, I hope he's doing well. Wishing him the best. Him and his wife, you know, good people, nice people, friendly. And now we're at a very curved sign. Oh yeah, see again, an old school woman's name, Evelyn. Evelyn. I'm sure there must be a significance for that. But anyway, I'm not that much of a historian. My specialty lies in vintage cars and trucks and buses. You know, I just had a reminder looking at that old lady walk across the street here. When I lived in my apartment there on Lanouette Street in this area, I used to have this neighbor. She was a complete fucking nut job. And you know what I just remembered? I have a friend, my friend Joe. One time I was taking a ride on the bus with him on the Bannentime route down here, that Bannentime, and he told me, he says there's an old Lincoln Continental, like about, I don't know, 76, 75, 74, parked, not here, but not far from here, several blocks away, and I'm like, man, I had totally forgotten about that. Look at that old minibus there, cutaway. Yeah, that's not a bad place though, you know. Actually, Christ, that looks like Peter's Jeep. Let's see, that looks like his fucking Jeep. No, it's not, but it's a coincidence though. Oh, what's that? It's a Beamer? It's funny, eh? My other camera, my Nikon Coolpix B200, which I bought, what, not even 3 months ago? I fucking broke it already, for Christ's sake. I broke that goddamn thing. And it actually is not as good as a camera as my other cameras I've had, frankly. No, pas onto it, not at all. And, God damn it, it's on. Look at that, Service RPM Service. It's a good name. You know, I'd seen that van before. Something smells good. It's like supper time. It's, let's see here. Ooh, nice. Wait a minute, don't I have a friend who has a car like that? 556. Let me have a look at that again. Oh, no, that's not what my friend has. He has like the ultimate Infinity. I don't know what model it is. It's a fucking G something. G20, not G20. I don't know, it's a V8. Oh, check that out. That's kind of weird. Whew. Holy Christ, it doesn't even matter if there's wind. It's still too hot. That's how bad it is. And if it's better than the Metro, not at all. It's worse. Typical person going by me, fucking texting, always looking at their phone, and that's the way it is. Well, here we are at Verdun Street in Verdun, and I always loved that old building right here. Look at that roof, man. I mean, that's like probably 200-300 years old, I figure. You know? Laundromat. Yeah, la rue Verdun. And you know me, I love to zoom in on them streets. Yeah, Verdun and Hickson. We're gonna look down anyway here. Woo! People cycling. No old cars. Look at that, eh? Money well spent. The street light on and the I gotta remember to go find that Lincoln. I mean, seriously, you just never see cars like that in city streets anymore because they're enormous. Number one. Number two, they rusted to hell into the ground. Number three, they are pigs. I mean, they get like 9 miles per gallon, for Christ's sake. So I really am keen on coming back here. Maybe I'll come back tomorrow. I'll see if I can find it. I'll tell my friend, ask him where he thinks it is exactly there, and see if we can find that mofo among all these boring, dull cars. Yeah. Maybe I'll even take my bike out. That would be kind of a first for me to take a bike out, you know, like 2 weeks in a row. I never, sorry, 2 times in a week. I never do that. You know, but I'm rocking the Roll Fast bike, which is lighter than my 58 Schwinn. So I don't know if I'm not gonna ride the 58 again. But the last time I rode the 58 Schwinn, man, it made my hernia hurt big time. People think, I used to think too before I had my hernia surgery, oh well, you know, if I have the hernia surgery, it's never going to bother me again. That's it. That's all, case closed. No, no, no. That's not the case, actually. Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Oh, come on. You can go quicker than that. Oh, man. It's the heat, I think. It's affecting the motor, I guess, and all that. It's really zooming slowly. Searching for some oldies. I see a shitty Volkswagen. Those 90s Volkswagen vans are fucking must be such crap. Sometimes I think I see more of those than ever because they just come right off the fucking boat from Europe, whatever, last few years, you know. Because they're cheap on gas, that's it. And they're useful because they're trucks. You know what I mean? But they're shit. People buy anything. If it's good on gas, people buy it. If a guy bought a fucking 79 Chevette, he'd buy it just because he knows it's good on gas. Other than that, it doesn't matter if it's good on gas. It's gotta cost them so much in repairs. So what? Don't get me wrong. I mean, it's just, they're neat vehicles when you see them now, but they were always shit cars. But they did improve them into the 80s. I know my aunt and uncle, my aunt Lucie and my uncle Maurice, they had one. They had an Acadian, which was the Canadian version of the Pontiac. What is it, 1000 or whatever? They swore it was a good car. And I knew another guy too. He had a Caprice carburetor on his motor, his Chevette. You know, I rode him one time. Rode good, rode strong. Look at that. That's fucking rare. Is that what I think it is? That, my friends, is a future collectible. The Pontiac G8, V8 powered. And what this actually really is, it's actually a Holden, is what that is. And this is really cool. Check this out. You actually have a view of downtown Montreal over here. Well, partial view. See if there's anything interesting here. Oh, I remember one time though there was. Hey, there's an old Accord there. I think I've seen it before. Oh, it's not that old. When I used to live down here back in the day, there was a. Man, there was a Mint. It was a Mint. Fucking Chevy. 72 Chevy Biscayne. Never saw it again. One of those cars I saw once or twice. That's it. It was dark green, completely original, right down to the hubcaps. And that car is probably just sitting in a fucking garage somewhere, just, you know, covered in dust and hopefully not rotting. Because rotting is a big word when it comes to old cars, eh? Seriously. Rotting, rust, humidity, it's all related. It's a what do you call it? Not circular logic, it's a circle of evil, I guess you could say. A lot of people don't realize. They figure if a car is in storage in a garage, wherever it is, even if the garage is fucking dilapidated, it doesn't matter if there's humidity, it'll be fine. No, no, no. Au contraire, you'd be better off in some cases leaving the fucking car outside, because at least there's no humidity there, unless the humidity gets trapped underneath. If the car is low enough, which unfortunately I love all these old cars, and a lot of them are very low, so the humidity gets stuck in there, floors rot out, and the frame. Oh, this is turning out to be a longer walk than I thought. Well, that's fine. C'est bon, c'est très bon. It's like the song by the Stampeders goes, c'est bon, 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 c'est bon, 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 c'est bon, 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 bon. Yeah, when cars were cars and music was music, and what's left behind are all these beautiful, charming old buildings. They stood the test of time. Of course, a lot of these fucking land developers would love to have a wrecking ball go to them, right? You know what I mean? Because the more fucking condos they can make in one space, more money they're gonna make. Oh fuck, what's that? That's an old car. Oh man, I knew I had a good intuition to come up here. What's that? Is that Parisien? It's a fucking Parisien. Oh shit! Oh my god, I think I know the guy who might own that car. Oh shit! Oddly enough, right near my cousin's place. I'm right near my cousin's place now. Oh yeah, right on. What's better than seeing one oldie, two oldies, especially if they're American? Oh yeah. Now we're, oh, look at this, eh? That's an extended Dodge Ram van. That's rare, actually. I think that was a Metro delivery truck. Check that out. That's pretty cool. This guy looks like me, no? Holy shit, Pontiac Parisien. Oh no, I think I know that car. I think I took a picture of it once in Lachine. It's an 81. Oh, tabarnak. Yes, sir. I haven't seen that car in a long time. Right on. The timing. The timing. Okay, guys, I'm going to stop here. Oh, God, I don't even know if I feel like finishing the walk all the way over there. I probably will, though. Okay, I don't know why my camera stopped doing the beep beep when I hit the record, but all right, so I got that Pontiac Parisien on the record there, let's put it that way. And right on. And we're just going to finish the walk here. You see Hickson is finishing over there. I figure I got to do this right and finish it. Oh man, that's a cop responding. That's not an ambulance. Look at this. I always seen some old vehicles here. This guy's used to have an old Grumman step van, actually. And these are nice looking trucks though, eh? This thing is fucking nice. I don't remember ever seeing this one before, frankly. What does it say? Sasquatch. It's funny because it says Sasquatch. Déneigement is French for snow removal. But, oh yeah, these trucks are completely fixed up. You can tell all the spray over the rust there, you know. I was going to say, fuck, their trucks are too clean for snow removal, you know. Paving machine. I think I went into one of these buildings once. Yeah, I went into this building here, and man, it was so cool the way it looked. It was just like this long, dark hallway. Look, that's where I used to live, Lanuet. It's funny about where I lived here. It was a shit street, ghetto, but it was a good apartment. It was fucking bright. You know, like, man, I never had an apartment that was so bright. Seriously. You know? Unbelievable. Oh yeah, there's some old cars around here. Hey, look at this fucking boy. You know, this is the kind of car you see pretty regularly. Is these old LeBaron convertibles, whatever, 87 to 94. They made this several years, and of course, they didn't sell tons of them. But yet, that was a time where car companies didn't care as much. They didn't have as many bean counters in charge. You know what I mean? Like how Ford decided. What was it last year? They said, "Oh, we're not going to make the Ford Taurus anymore and every other car because it's not profitable." Shape. Very nice driver. I gotta admit, I'd like to have one of those just to beat around with. You know, I wouldn't pay much for one, but you know, it'd be cool. That's where I took a photo of that old Grumman step van once. Is that a wrench? What is that? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Yippers! Yeah, that's where I took that picture of that old Grumman step van right here. It was gray. It's in great condition. What happened to these things? I don't know. Sometimes I think they're all junk just because they took too much gas, you know? Like if the tranny blew or a fucking head gasket, that's it. Off to the scrapyard, you know? I imagine, anyway. Be careful there. Jesus Christ. Oh, look at this. Check this out. I've seen this one before. There you go. That's for you, you hipsters. That's one of the most hipster cars ever made. Fuck. Nowadays, anyways, a Volvo 240 wagon. This one looks like a, I don't know, fucking late 80s. And oh my god, it's from California. You're kidding me. It's from fucking California. Oh my god. god, I should almost go do a video of it. Are you kidding me? Fuck. I don't know, I just think they're always, I always thought they were so fucking ugly. You know? Really? I mean, Jesus Christ. Even the model after that, the 760, all the 740, weren't exactly very attractive. It's just bricks. They call them bricks. Brick. Like brick house. Wow, this walk is actually turning out to be more revealing than I thought it would be, actually. Yeah, it's still yet no thunderstorm. Still waiting on it. Still waiting on it to happen any moment now. And the fucking thing that sucks is that it's like 6 o'clock. And my cousin said, yeah, everybody come over at 6. And it's like, well, fuck, I mean... I told him, I called him earlier, I said, dude, you know I love thunderstorms. He's like, yeah. It's like, well, you know, for the past few years, if ever there's a severe thunderstorm, I'm out there filming it. Speaking of which, so I told him I might be a little bit late, or I might even step out to film that. You know? Oh boy. It sucks. If you ever go to Mississippi, that's where a lot of homes look like this. Or Detroit. Excuse me, Detroit. Never mind Mississippi. Detroit. It's amazing. One of the most prosperous cities in the world turned out to be one of the worst, most dangerous in the world, the most impoverished. Crazy. Oh fuck, there's another old truck I see there, and that's a fucking old truck. Oh, let's see what it is. Oh my god, is that an international car? I don't even know where I am. Oh, it's a fucking F8. No, it's yeah, I was right. It is an L9000, because these are the most common old trucks you can see in terms of these types of trucks, dump trucks, and this weight class, you know, which is called medium commercial duty. Fuck, I'm not even finished yet, for Christ's sake. Where am I here? Hickson and Hickson, and where's the fucking sign? There's no cross street. Well, that's nice. So that means it went off with the fucking wind, or it got stolen. What is this doing here? Oh, there it is. No, it's gone. It's gone. It's gone. Well, I don't think I need to go down there. I see whatever the fuck there is over there. There's houses. There's half the streets industrial and half is fucking residential. And I'm really thinking about. I want to make a movie, a video of that, or make a movie of that Volvo. Alright guys, well, hope you enjoyed it all, and c'est ça qui est ça, it is what it is, and take it easy, and bonne journée, bonne soirée, bon matin, hasta luego, hasta la vista, baby. Thunderstorm coming, bye!